food plans, about travel, and about a few little things that we did while we were there. So not too much, but it will be a bit of a lengthy video this time round, and I will try and get lots and lots of clips in of photos and videos of when we were there. Right, so let's get started. We went on the 26th of December, which was Boxing Day, until the 29th of December. We stayed for 3 nights, 4 days in Disney's Hotel Cheyenne in the newly refurbished Texas room. We found this room to be absolutely fantastic and well worth the money. We weren't sure what we were going to be getting, as it is only a 2-star hotel, so we were unsure if it was going to be really disappointing, but we were over the moon with the accommodation. We had room service every single day where they came and changed the beds, gave us new stuff for our bathroom. We've got some lovely stuff that we brought back, especially these. The children really wanted to bring these back, and they won't let us use them. Literally only used a tiny little bit from these while we were there, but they want to keep them, so we just store them in our little memory box just to remind us of when we went to Disney. Right, so our hotel cost us around, I think it was £1,000 to stay in Cheyenne for the 3 days, 3 nights, 4 days that we went. So let me just check. Right, so it was £931 for 3 nights, 4 days. This included all tickets to both parks, and I think we did get breakfast. Now, a continental breakfast was all they served in the hotel's breakfast lobby. It was okay. If you, what should I say? If you like that continental breakfast thing, then it's absolutely fantastic for you. For us, we're not really ones to eat ham and cheese that early in the morning, but the children adjusted and they actually quite enjoyed it. So a little tip that we had when we went to breakfast, we took a little bag with us. We got some croissants, we cut them, put some ham and cheese in them, wrapped them up, popped them in our bag. We also took some fruit at breakfast, took them in our bag, so we had kind of a snack, not a lunch, but kind of a snack for while we were waiting in the long queues, or if we knew that we weren't going to eat lunch till later in the day, then this was a fantastic idea for us. We did take drinks with us anyway, but we tended to buy drinks when we were in the park. I didn't think it was that expensive, to be honest. Some people say it's really expensive, but to buy one of the large drinks, we were absolutely fine. We also got, included in this deal, tea time treats. Now, I know these are no longer, so this was also helpful. We got a hot drink or a cold drink. I think it was a 500ml can, which was quite good for the money, and it was Minute Maid orange juice. We could also have bottles of water, tea or coffee or hot chocolate. So the treat was a donut, or you could have an ice cream. So even though it was December, the children still had ice cream because it was nice and cool. Once you've been running around a little bit and you've been queuing, it does get a little bit warm. Even though it's the coldest time of the year, it actually got really warm at times. So it was nice to have a refreshing treat, like a little mini Magnum, which was fantastic. Right, we flew into Charles de Gaulle Airport. Now, we flew quite early in the morning. Now, we flew at 6:30. Now, there is a premium to pay if you do want to fly earlier. The only reason we flown earlier is because we wanted to make the most of our day. Because when you book and you get the tickets for that day. So whether you fly early in the morning, or whether you fly late in the afternoon and don't get there till the evening, you still have a ticket for that day. You also have food vouchers for that day. So now, it's a shame to get there late at night when everywhere's shut and not be able to use that first day's tickets and food vouchers. Saying that is only if you have a food plan, that you will lose out on any vouchers if you do not get there early enough. Now, We flew at 6:30 and our flight was not busy, which I thought it would be very busy, and it was a lovely flight. It took about an hour and a half. We flew from Birmingham because that's our nearest airport to us. Then once we got to the airport, it was quite easy to find where we needed to go. We got through customs quite fast. We got our luggage. Our luggage was probably a little bit delayed. I would say it took us about half an hour, 45 minutes to wait to get our luggage. Then we went off to find the the magical shuttle stand within the airport. Now we decided that we were going to go with the magical shuttle just because it was signposted quite well. I did pre-book it anyway because I wasn't sure whether to go private or go with magic shuttle. Now our magic shuttle on the way there was pretty empty, to be honest. There was probably about, I would say, 6-7 families on the coach. The coach did a fantastic job. It got us there. I think our journey was around 45 minutes. I wouldn't say it was any more, but it got us there. We got this little map included. It just showed us where the park was, what was around the park, and the facilities around the park. Now, the magical shuttle only goes to the Disney hotels. It doesn't go to the out of area hotels, which are these ones here. Now it will take you to each bus stop at each hotel. Now you need to remember which hotel you're going to and remember to get off the coach at that stop. The bus stops either way anyway, even if you're not sure which stop you're getting off, they do announce, and obviously it's nice to be able to drive in and see all the other hotels. Even if you're not staying there, it's quite a nice thing to look at. Our favourite hotel to have a quick look at was Hotel, is it Newport Bay? Yeah, it was fantastic. It was such a grand hotel. It looked absolutely amazing. So we're going to try and stop there next time. Obviously, we went to Cheyenne. We were very lucky when we got there. We got there around, I'd say we got there around 12:30. By the time we got there, and we were really, really lucky because when we got there, I went to get the stuff, like we got our tickets and set all our food plan up. So these were the tickets that we were given while we got there. So one for each. We also got a hotel easy pass. Now you have to carry this with you at all times because if you are stopped, then that's your main ticket. These tickets are for you to get into the parks, and these allow you to get into both parks if you've bought both park tickets. So once we got there, we were given a little map and we went to our hotel. We had to go probably about a few minutes walk. We were staying in a lovely building within Cheyenne, obviously because you have different areas within Cheyenne Hotel and they look really, really nice, like a Texan little village. Amazing, to be honest. We didn't really look around much on our first trip when we got there. We went straight to our room, so we got early check-in, which was fantastic, unpacked, had a little rest, got ready, and we headed into the park, which was really, really nice. Once we got there, I did try and book some reservations for lunch and dinner. Unfortunately, I didn't realise before we went that you needed to, and it is probably important that you do pre-book for your restaurants, as we really, really wanted to go to Chez Remy's Bistro, but that was completely booked for over, like, dinner and lunch servings were both fully booked for 2 weeks, so solid bookings. So obviously we missed out on that one, and next time we definitely are going to book that because we really wanted to go there. Now going back to transport, our flights did cost us £465. This is for all 4 of us, and we got baggage of 25 kg each, which is a fantastic deal. And also our flight back was the latest flight we can get. So fly out early, fly back late. That's what we would advise because we got full days out of there. Our transfer from the airport to Disney Hotel Cheyenne and then Hotel Cheyenne back to the airport was only £108. Now that you can't moan at, because if you'd went private it would have cost you a lot more. Now please be aware that taxis in Paris charge you a rate of per person. Now that's per person in the taxi. So when you get in the taxi and you say how much would it be from the airport to Disneyland Paris, they may say to you it is 25 euros, but they forget to tell you it's 25 euros each. So you may think you're getting a deal, but you're not getting a deal. And they also add some hidden charges on, so I'd just be very careful when doing that. Right, moving on to food vouchers. Now we had half board plus plan. Now we had the vouchers for 3 days. You only get vouchers for 3 days, so vouchers 3 days for each night you stay within the hotel. So they cost £240 extra. Well worth the money, because the portions of the food is quite big. We went to Annette's Diner. Which was absolutely fantastic, and our vouchers covered that. You can buy food off the menu which is not on your plan, but that just means that you can use your voucher and pay the remainder if there is an extra charge. Now you can pay extra to upgrade your dining ticket while you're in the restaurant, but if you pick something that is on a standard half board plan and you pay with a plus, then you will lose money. So always try and use your tickets for the amount and the plan that you are on, because we did this a few times. Because I made the mistake of not pre-planning and booking restaurants, we ended up eating in the hotel restaurant twice. We also went to Hotel New York, we ate there, and Newport Bay we also ate there. But these are standard dining plans. They are buffet plans. So the food is amazing, but when you're paying with a half board plus or the next one up from that, then you are desperately going to lose. You're going to lose money. So I wouldn't advise that at all. We did buy a photo pass. Now they did give us a discount on the photo pass because I didn't know about the photo pass, and obviously I was intrigued by it, so when I rang to pay, I asked about the Disney photo pass, which is this. I say it is well worth the money, because sometimes it's nice not to have them photos took by yourself, but took by a professional. Now this cost me £38, which I think is absolutely fine. When you think that each ride that has a photo facility costs, I think it was €10.99. So this was £38. So we got our money's worth. We got some fantastic family photos with Mickey, Marie, with Minnie. We got with the chipmunks. There were so many, and they were all caught on this photo pass, which is good. So you link this up to an app account that is on your phones. I think they do it for Android and Apple. I didn't link it while we were there because I had a bit of trouble with my network, because I forgot to tell them that I was going abroad, so I didn't have roaming or internet while I were there. But when we got home, I linked it, and I was absolutely amazed at how professional looking the photos were. I will put some photos in to show you exactly what I mean. They were absolutely fantastic. definitely would get one of these again. It comes with a lanyard. When I got there, I did go and purchase this one,